through WhatsApp and have a look. All right, guys, welcome to the first ever weekly Manchester United podcast. So I
What?
guess
What?
there was
Glory,
no
glory.
better time to do it. Yeah, my God, I guess there was no better time to do it because as soon as you finish that show, just now all of a sudden we're hearing that Ronaldo's back. So Junson and
Breaking
I have been
news.
talking about
Breaking
this.
news.
Breaking news. Yeah. So Junson and I have been talking about it for a while. So Junson, you help me find the articles or whatever, anything that has that.
Yeah. Okay. So so
Let me set the
um
banner.
so the thing is, I think I saw the latest one is actually from Sky Sports. They say that Ronaldo has already left Juventus. They say goodbye. You know, they are reporting that he's saying goodbye to his team and he's flying to Lisbon. And what I'm seeing another one is that they are actually trying to send a medical team to Lisbon, and Manchester United sending a medical team to Lisbon to work on his medical. Apparently, the talks with Manchester City actually broke down, and I think even Wayne Rooney was saying that there's no chance Ronaldo will make that move, especially at this kind of level. So everything is even ESPN now is actually showing. No, wait, let me see if I can share screen. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me share my Twitter feed. Okay. You can see my screen, right? Are you able to see my screen?
Let me see. Hang on, No, I can't. Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay. So if you look at the Twitter feed now, you see he's going crazy. You see, rejected joining Man City, and then everything lah. The ESPN even announced this, convinced that consider return to Man United, So there are just too many news coming out at the moment, and right at this moment. So I don't know whether it's true or not, but man, it's interesting. It's very
From what I
interesting.
heard, they're paying like 270,000. I think there might be one of those news websites that might have the thingy. I'm Hang on, I'm just trying to figure out this banner here. How come it's not scrolling?
Okay, so let me have a look at some of the other latest
Okay.
news.
Yeah, so man, this is crazy. So
It's
the thing
crazy,
had
yeah.
been brewing for a while, and in my opinion, the
Mhm.
moment I heard him wanting to leave Juventus, I thought that should have been a no-brainer and should have automatically gone for him. I mean, look, when it's Ronaldo coming and finding space for him in the club and all is ridiculous. Okay, you just get him when he comes back to the club. And I remember seeing in one of the press conferences, Solskjaer gave today. He said, "Look, if you play for Manchester United, you don't play for Manchester City."
Yep,
And I was like, "Yeah,
yep.
absolutely." So let's not be stupid here. I don't think he was ever going to go to Manchester City. I don't think it was ever going to happen because Ronaldo is a Manchester United guy and he has
Hmm.
some pride. Okay, I don't. He's not that kind
Right,
of. Oh
and
yeah.
he's the kind of guy that he stayed true to his words lah. And I remember one time he said that Man City will want to offer him, he will say no. I think that was about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And if he really do move to Man City, I don't know what to say lah. The biggest betrayal, some of the fans would say the biggest betrayal of all time lah.
Yeah, I think it was crazy. The latest thing I'm seeing now is they might do a swap deal with Pogba.
Oh,
So Juventus may ask United for former star Pogba in exchange for Ronaldo. She looks to hijack. But the one that seems most likely is the
yeah,
Martial swap.
yeah,
I think the Martial swap seems the one most likely. Seems, I don't know. It seems more invested in Greenwood. Greenwood can
yeah.
stay
And
injury free.
Marcel didn't have a very good game against Southampton, and he looks like, he even the thing is when he came back for training that day, everyone say, oh, he looks like a whole new person. He shaved his head, he looks happier. But at Southampton, he just looked like, he's back to his same old self. The same old Marcel that we know last season. He's like there isn't any excitement, and that excitement, when it comes to play for the team. So it's not no loss lah for MU. But Ronaldo coming back, I think is big news. But again, where will he play? That's the question. Will he change the dynamics of the front line, which is at the moment looking more stronger now, and with him inside, how will Solskjaer actually manage that? So I really don't know. They have to make space for him.
I think with Ronaldo we can definitely make space.
Mm-hmm.
I think any one of these guys can be put on the bench. Let him
Mm-hmm.
play every game. I mean, this fellow is
Oh,
going to change everything in the club, man. I couldn't pick a better time to go to go live
yeah.
with this.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think
Sorry,
with him
bro.
coming in, it will be a good. It will be a good. In a way, it's a good move because if you look at it now, the way how Man United has been going on the last half a year, they are trying to bring in the older players to guide the younger players because they don't have any players in between, not so many players in between. And I think with Ronaldo coming back, with his work ethics and his professionalism, he will really drill that into all the younger players. What does it mean to play for Man United, and who no one better than Ronaldo to actually come back and do that actually. And the guy has been keeping fit. Like my God, they were comparing him with Rooney that day, and they said compared him and Rooney, and these two about the same age, but look at Rooney and look at Ronaldo.
Yeah, look at this. On the Manchester City Evening News,
Mhm.
Ronaldo won't be joining. Blah blah blah. Harry Kane. Yeah, Harry Kane. Another one. I guess is stuck there.
Mm.
Tough negotiator, that guy. Daniel
Uh,
Levy. Pep
yeah,
Guardiola. Ronaldo
but
this
Daniel Levy
one.
is always known to be a very very difficult negotiator. I
Mm.
mean, he really wants to milk everything out of it, lah. So, oh man.
Look at this. Samuel Luckhurst, medical for Ronaldo in Lisbon. Understand Ronaldo rejected City once United approached him. Yeah, I thought that would have been obvious from the start. Like they were asking 25 million. I was thinking 25 million is nothing. I mean, I didn't see anybody ask for anything more than, I don't know, then nobody was asking 40, 50 million for him. It was
Mhm.
25. I said 25 million, should have just snapped him up. But,
Yeah, but
you
he's
know,
36 year old already. So I think that's one of the factors as well. But again, he
yeah,
brings goals.
he's
Again, he brings
Ronaldo.
goals. Yeah, he's Ronaldo, man.
I mean,
And
I've seen every other club who gets a chance to buy their ex player. Nobody had a chance to buy an ex player like this guy. It's never like
this
it's
level,
like Messi left and they had a chance to come back to Barcelona, and the club is like, oh, I'm not sure, man. Let's see, not sure where to play him. Man. He's 36. Nobody told LeBron he's 36. Nobody told Jordan he was 36. And this fellow is like, he killed it in Juventus. He broke all the records there.
mhm.
Man, you gotta bring him, man. And
and
anything to
he's
do with
still
the
keeping.
money,
Yeah, he's still
you
keeping
can make
fit.
it back in the sales. Like I haven't bought a jersey in years. I'm planning to get a jersey soon.
Mhm.
That's serious. No joke. So yeah, the
And
money is nothing. I think I come Ronaldo. It's okay. I only have this though, so I don't see much. I don't see anything else breaking. But I think by the morning he's back.
he most probably be back. I think the news will break even more at the moment now. I mean, there's one also actually. They said Ronaldo actually met with Sir Alex Ferguson along together to talk about the contract, and I don't know. Again, this could be rumor. This could be a rumor, but who knows? And I think he looks up to Ferguson really like a father figure, and I think that could be one of the factors that actually that lure him back to come back. And he knows Solskjaer well. He played with him before as well, so
So yeah.
that could be another thing that can lure him to come back.
So it says that Ronaldo was convinced to consider a return to Manchester United following text from a number of former teammates. Yeah, of course. This is all this Gary Neville.
Mhm.
Manchester's
Let's
in the big
see.
Champions League game will he play? It didn't work out for Juventus. I'm not convinced. This Jamie Carragher. Oh, okay. He's getting trolled. All that guy, but he's like, okay, yeah. Ronaldo rejoins Manchester. Manchester get a penalty. Who takes it? Okay, sure. Dude, I honestly think this thing is back. Like
Yeah,
he's definitely back.
oh, there will be some signing lah, and you
Hey,
better win
so
something. Yep.
the past two games. First game they played well 5-1.
Mhm.
Second game was a 1-1. Seemed hard to break. I think maybe this Bruno boys are not getting a little bit tired. It'll be
Mhm.
nice to see maybe Van der Beek play and all that. Give him a rest against
Yeah,
Wolves. Put some
and
faith in
apparently
Pogba.
Van de Beek he came back with bulkier actually compared to last season. Yeah,
See,
he actually
maybe he put on some
yeah,
muscle, huh?
he went on to put on the muscles. I mean, because he missed the Euros, so he got a good rest, and then he just pack up some muscle. Because I think his physique itself does not suit the English game. I think that's one reason why Soja didn't want to play him as well, because he just
That
couldn't
makes
cope
sense.
physically. Yeah. So
That's
so
true.
I think he,
That's
he,
true.
he plays mostly in the continental games, the European games. So maybe it could be one of the reasons. I mean, Soja just don't want to say anything, lah, I think.
Yeah, and I think like if Bruno give him a little bit of rest in the second half of the season when a lot of important matches that cannot lose matches comes along, maybe he can play. Maybe put a little bit of faith in him because too many games they've been playing.
Hmm.
Especially Bruno. Last season came, transferred too many games, went to Euros. Okay, they still played quite a decent amount of time in the Euros also. So
Hmm.
burnt out, man. I think the dude's totally burnt out.
Yep.
So Pogba seems to be playing well. Like he enjoys his game. I think whatever shenanigans happen in France, he's happy to get away from it, and then he'll be back
Hmm.
here and playing football. The ball was a record 5 assists in 2 games and all that. All these kind
Yep.
of weird assists. It's okay, fine. He seems to be enjoying his football and he's back. So I'm like, okay, good. So put the
Yeah.
put the ball in. The Fred own goal and all that won't really fault him. That's not like
Hmm.
excuse me. It wasn't a shambles own goal. But I'm optimistic. I think the game against Wolves might be interesting to
Yep.
see if he actually plays one of these guys. I think he'll start with Greenwood, and if this
I think
Ronaldo
Greenwood
fella,
have to start. Yeah, Greenwood have to start. I mean, I don't think so. Massa is going to start the next game. And looking at it,
Mm,
and with Cavani coming back, Cavani has been with them training for a week already. I think he should be on the bench with Greenwood starting, but with McTominay injured, I think he went for a surgery over the week. So
mm,
the question now is who's going to be playing at the midfield. I mean, Matic was okay. Fred was making a hell of a lot of mistakes. I mean, he was doing okay, but he wasn't great. He wasn't influential in the midfield. Somehow I don't know
mm.
why. You can see that he is a decent player, but not a great player. And then I even listened to the Roy Keane's interview. I mean, on Fred, and he made quite a few points. He said Fred is a decent player, but to anchor the midfield, I don't think so. He's the right guy.
Good point.
Mm.
Good point. Huh? Did he say why? Because build wise, he's almost maybe slightly taller than Paul Scholes, isn't it? Paul
You see,
Scholes
the
had good
thing,
passing. Yeah?
somehow he feel that Fred is he's not sure about his position actually. Is he a defensive midfielder? Is he a central midfielder? Is he a box to box midfielder? What is he? He does not go into tough tackles. When he goes into tackles, it's a foul. So it's like, what kind of player is he? Is he the Kante type of player? What kind of player is he? He can't tell, and he seems to be like all over the place, lost, and he makes rash decisions. He's not disciplined enough. A lot of aspects that Keane was actually saying about Fred. So, and looking at it, I mean, he's not consistent. At certain games, he's playing really well. Like say, wow, the day against the Leeds, he played well. He was controlling the game. He scored a goal, but again, you look at Southampton, he's being run all over by. I mean, no disrespect to Southampton's midfield, but he got run over by a average midfield opposition. So that is not good enough, lah, I feel.
This boy Varane, will he be
Mhm.
playing this week?
There's a possibility he'll be playing because he's been training with them for about 2 weeks already. So that should
So I'm
be,
wondering.
yeah, should
Hmm.
be playing, should be playing lah. So looking at it, or he could be on the bench and maybe he'll come in the second half as an introduction to introduce him to the English league and see how he copes with a team like Wolves. And I think Jimenez is playing. If Jimenez is playing, then that will be a very interesting battle for them, because Jimenez has been known to be quite a good what I call center forward, and it's quite a tricky one to play against. So it'll be interesting to see, how it turns out. But this Ronaldo story is just out of the
This one
blue,
is
lah. I mean,
crazy. I'm
yeah.
like, what in the hell, man? Suddenly, just finished that one just now about the fantasy and all that. Suddenly, Joe came like. Actually, I'm glad Joe came because he had the highest one of the highest marks like there.
Mm.
Like, wow, nice talk had got a little bit of noise. Suddenly, like, what is
And
this?
he
Phone
was
down.
saying, "Oh, if Ronaldo comes to MU," and now once we ended the show and the news, this news came out. Ah, lama,
So
aiyo.
look at this mirror have put it like this. Man, that's a possible lineup with Ronaldo as Old Trafford returns. Excuse me,
That,
blah 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 blah. Dreaming fire or whatever so on.
damn, that
Varane,
is
Maguire,
one.
Bisaka, Shaw, McTominay, Pogba. Sancho, right on.
Damn.
Fernandez.
There's some lineup lah. They better win something with this team, though. They
But
better win something with this team, man.
Rashford on the left, huh?
Yeah, I mean Rashford actually is very effective on the left. I mean he is not exactly a center forward. He's not exactly a right winger. He is more on the left winger, or more we say like an inside forward, kind of thing. So interesting.
Yeah, Ronaldo joined QPR, son. Yeah. I forgot how to fix these banners.
I think we had to give our good friend Tony a call, whether they're
Yeah.
doing it.
So with the banners, anyway,
This
some
is
more
good.
interesting stuff. I'm not seeing anything breaking. I think what happened was when the news sort of broke like about an hour ago
Mm,
or so. I think what happened was maybe if he's doing a medical in Lisbon,
mm,
I mean Lisbon and UK, Portugal and UK are not that far.
mm-hmm.
So I guess they do so that means any deal that's going to be done, I guess probably got to be done online lah.
Yeah, most probably.
I don't
I
see
think
anything
I
about
think
it.
yeah, there's just so many news on it at the moment, nothing breaking at it already. Um, they're just saying that they're negotiating on personal terms and all these things. I mean, another one they say is that once uh Ronaldo knows that MU is coming back in for him, he rejected City straight away. I mean, I don't know whether he's actually even considering City or not lah.
No, I think he's like the old school fellas. Oh, I got something to share. Hang on. I think he's like the old school guys.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm putting it out there, man. He would never sign. Oh, wrong one. He would never sign with City. Never. Hang on, give me a sec. Let me just share this one. I found another one here. I'm trying to figure out how to do the same share thing anyway, whatever. Okay, there we go. So check it out. Jorge Mendes just received official contract proposal by Manchester United for Ronaldo. The comeback is more than close. Now at the final stage, Cristiano wants to rejoin
There
Manchester. He
you
ready
go.
as soon as possible. So there it is. There it
There
is
you
right
go.
there, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make it bigger so you can see.
There's another one. What? George Mendes has confirmed to MU that the deal for Ronaldo is very close. Wow.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
So
Is
this
that
is
what? Because this was 5 minutes ago. There's another one that just came out now.
yeah. This one also 5 minutes ago.
Ah, it might
This
be the
guy
same one.
from Cave Sol Hikol. I don't know. This guy from Sky Sports.
Okay, Shukri sharing this one. But Shukri, I gotta stop sharing what you give, lah. You have to come the show. Don't come the show. I cannot share. Manchester Evening. Yeah, we saw this one. We saw this one just
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
I can't click it from here. Yeah, we saw this one now.
Yeah,
Okay,
this is the
like
one that I was sharing the sound earlier. Lah.
yeah.
Yeah, wait, let me
And then this guy Fabrizio Romano seems to be the guy everybody's following. 4.6.
million.
What?
He's the
This
Monday.
guy
Lah.
is a this guy is a news reporter, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think he's a news reporter. I mean, you mean this fellow is
Yeah, he's a journalist, an Italian journalist.
right? Oh man, this fellow is doing well,
He
man. What's
he he
up,
he, he
Fabrizio?
okay. Let me read his profile. Fabrizio Romano is an Italian journalist who specializes in football transfer. He has worked for Sky Sports Italy since the age of 19.
19. Ah, this fellow good lah, not bad lah. He knows his stuff.
Mm. He
Anyway, 4.6 million definitely knows his stuff. Everyone loves
yeah,
their
yeah.
breaking football news, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone loves this. Okay, not bad, not bad. Damn, son. Manchester City have decided to leave negotiations. Yeah, I know. See, both of them know each other. What I'm sure Ronaldo learned from this guy also. You know how to play and all that positioning and stuff. But yeah, what's up? Check that out, man. That's awesome. So yeah, probably in like another half an hour or so, I think we should be back to.
Yeah.
Fella should be back, lah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there some kind of rule where you need to be back in the? Okay, is that there might be some quarantine rules also, right? I think because
I think
UK.
UK, especially for UK, like Varane also he was quarantined for like what? How many weeks? And so that's why it was like disrupted their preseason planning. That's why he's not even playing at the moment. He was actually ready to come in, but he just couldn't come in because of the quarantine. So I'm not sure. I think Ronaldo will have to go through the same thing as well, unless he gets some special treatment.
Okay, if I'm looking at this, it says red list, blah 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 blah. Oh my goodness, this is like a whole list right there. That ain't it, man. Quarantine and testing if you've been in amber list country, cookies for UK guidance. What? You could be fined £500 if you arrive in England without proof of a negative COVID-19 pre-departure test.
Mhm.
You may not take under 19 tests or quarantine because of a job. Blah, blah, blah. 2 days before you arrive, before you travel. Okay, that's same. You need 2 doses. 14 whole days.
2 weeks.
Before you arrive, the day that you arrive, not 14 whole days. So yeah, so he's out of the country, right? So at least 2 weeks. So the other
Mm.
guys can. Oh, but hang on, there's an international thingy break thingy coming up, right? Isn't there?
Yep, international break. So I think after this weekend, then next week will be international break. So I think he's back for Portugal. I think I'm not mistaken.
He should retire from playing for Portugal, man. Just focus on playing for club, from now
So
on.
yeah,
But
I think for all you know, maybe they're gonna give him on a part coach, part player capacity. Who knows? He's at the age where he can actually start to become part coach already, and I think he's more than happy to do that.
wait,
Unless he
that's a
is,
really good point, man.
yeah, unless he decides to go to the like Ibrahimovic, like go to US and play lah, or decides to go to some other country to win their league lah. Who knows? But
That's a good point
yeah,
because. But sorry, go ahead.
yeah, but the thing is, I think if they can do that, I think it would be good. It would be really good for players like Greenwood, like Rashford, to learn everything from him. They should absorb everything
Hmm.
from him. To learn from him and to learn from Cavani. My God, you have two
Especially those
very
free
good.
kicks, man. Oh my
Right.
goodness.
Rashford has
Whew.
already been doing that free kick, the Ronaldo free kick.
Yeah, yeah,
The mid, they call it the mid lace shot or something. I can't remember what it's called.
yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I think it will be a dream come true for Rashford as well. I think he looks up to him a lot. So being coming back, and the legend and an idol coming back to menu, I think it would be a good thing. He may not start every game, or I think maybe he will want to start, knowing his competitive nature. So, who knows? Who knows? It's going to
Hey,
be very
Shukri, can you just join? I send you the thing, okay? Don't pretend. Just come. No need to show face. You can just use your voice. Come and join. No need to show face also can. Just talk only. Ronaldo's back, man. Ronaldo's back, bro. You gotta pay your respects. You can't tell me you can't come. Come on. Hang on. If I put it in the chat, people can join.
Let's
Let me
join
see.
in.
Yeah. I put it on the chat. Okay, I chatted there and then yeah. Anyway, if anybody is joining, if you see that, hit that up. Let me remove the banner. Okay. Anybody want to join? Click that and I'll let you in. Easy,
Easy.
easy.
Come join the fun. Be part of Cousin Roy's corner.
Man, so I tell you, this is crazy. This is crazy, crazy. I
Yeah,
couldn't
this
ask
is.
for better. This. I don't know, man. This is insane.
As I
All
was
the
telling you just now, I
more.
wanted to do some work just now. I was like, screw it, man. Let's just do this show.
Moment we got off, man. Moment we got off, like, oh, okay. We got to.
Yeah.
Yeah, look,
And
I
yeah, I
think.
received. I was my phone was like, after finishing the show just now, then when I look at my phone, I was like, what the heck? Because earlier I read the news that he may go to Man City, and I was like, ayo, I was a bit bummed out. I said, come on, man, he can't be doing that, lah. Then after
Yeah.
that, yeah, then this, oh wow, okay, I was like, damn, man, the heck.
So here, Juventus have just received an official bid from Manchester United for Cristiano Ronaldo. They are ready to find an agreement to complete the deal. Paul Pogba is not included. Oh, remember they only
Damn.
have verbal talks, and now I mean, there you go. Hell no, my boy. My boy definitely going to turn down Ronaldo, man. Hey,
Mhm.
where were you when they won the Champions League?
Where were I in the Champions League? The one
2008. 2008.
I was at the friend's house. Yeah, I was at the friend's house. We were watching it. Yeah, yeah, we were watching. All of us actually gathered at his house and watched. It was
It was
crazy,
like
man.
a very early game, right? It was an AM game.
Yep, it was crazy. I couldn't sleep the next day, man. I took a day off, I think, the next day from work. I just could not. I need to celebrate. I know I'm just gonna take a day off, take
No,
emergency.
lucky you did. Like I was in Aussie, and I think it went until like 7 a.m. or 7:30 p.m. in the morning. Man, it was
Yeah,
crazy.
it is crazy. I think yeah, because of the extra time and the penalties, I just couldn't sleep. I was so excited. And of course, at the time I was still younger, lah. By now, I think I would sleep halfway already.
Oh yeah, by now, man, it'd be crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
so
like about how many years? 13 years, 12, 8, 12, yeah,
yeah, about
13 years
13
ago,
years.
man. Crazy,
13
man.
years ago.
Yeah.
So official bid came in means now we just have to see how much it was, I guess.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, check this out, bro. Kylian Mbappe deal, PSG director Leonardo. Oh, Leonardo is there. Oh,
Yeah, Leonardo is
huh?
their director, but he's getting quite a lot of rap. I don't know why, saying that he's not good, doing a good job, and so on. But
Man, that team should be out of every competition. The way they spend money, no way the whole world buying enough t-shirts to make up 220 million. And then now to get Mbappe, they're asking Real Madrid for like man an arm and a leg. So Mbappe deals here. Leonardo, who is La Sexta? The only thing I can say is that nothing has changed compared to the last 2 days. Same situation. That means he's still asking for a lot of money, lah.
the Laxesta is a channel, it's a television channel.
Oh, for Madrid to put in a 200 million bid or something like
I don't think so.
150, 180, I'll
I
be
don't think
like,
so. They have the money,
they
lah.
have no money, right?
The
Yeah,
Spanish team
right.
is no money already. That's why they are trying to find ways to raise money. Like, look at Barcelona. They are trying to snap up all the free transfers. They are just using their pulling power, but all are free transfers. They barely pay for any players at the moment. I think Madrid is doing the same thing as well. They have to sell to buy at the moment. The Spanish teams are not doing well. The only teams that are spending big are the English team because of the TV rights only actually. So yeah, that's
And
the
even then, the Spanish thing, the TV rights,
hmm
they can spend so much because the top teams, the breakdown of the money is
yeah,
different, one. Real
yep,
Madrid,
yep,
Barcelona, Atletico, whatever, the rest all get junk. Those
yep.
fellows spending shit tons of money. It's all crazy, man. It's so too political out there.
They were even news that saying that the Spanish team they I think they were saying asking why don't they pull out from the Spanish league and join the Premier League, where there's more money for them.
Man, I tell you, this is crazy.
Yeah. I think Solskjaer
Yeah.
was saying also. I think the latest news. I think I'm not latest. I mean, it came out about 50 minutes ago. They asked him whether he didn't rule out. They asked him whether is MU going to buy Ronaldo. He said then he said this one word. Ronaldo knows we are here, but he didn't say no. He didn't say yes.
Mm. Can you imagine if he came back now? Everything's the Manchester United sale website will. Oh, I got somebody here. Hey, what's up, Lord Brady?
Hello, how's it going?
Hey, I'm
Hey,
good, man. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. I'm fantastic.
Well, man, I can't place your slang. Are you from UK?
No, Australia.
Oh, nice. How long you been a Manchester United fan?
Since I was like 12 years old, I think. 12 or
wow.
13? Yeah.
Oh, nice. What was
Long time.
when do you? I mean, who were your favorite players?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know. I never had like one. I mean like Rooney was the big one. But modern day Rashford. I mean, I can't get past Rashford, honestly.
Right. When you were growing up, which teams were you watching? The one from the 1999 those days, Beckham days.
Well, I mean, I was like 4 years old then, so I wasn't really watching it those days. But I delve back into those days now. Watch the highlights and stuff. So yeah.
So that means you grew up with Ronaldo, that era, Nani, Anderson, Evra, Vidic, Rio. Hey. So then, since I want to ask, what do you think of that whole drama before this when there were rumors that Juventus were holding out for 25 million, and I was thinking 25 million is nothing to buy this guy back to bring to Manchester United. Why were we procrastinating? What do you think about that whole saga?
I don't think it really matters on the fee. I think it's just where Ronaldo wants to go. I think it's all up to him, to be honest, because he has that amount of power at this point. I thought he was going to City. I was so sure he was going to go to City.
Really? Wow. Okay.
And
yeah,
it
the
was
news was
horrible.
crazy, you know,
It
when,
was horrible.
it was coming out all over just now that he's going to City, but now, you know, this is good news.
Wow. Okay.
And it was like 5 minutes ago. It was just that City has said no. So I don't know whether City have said no or Ronaldo said no. Like whether George Mendes has got a lot of offer, like he's been the one to offer, and Ronaldo himself has said no. Either way, but I think it's looking really. I think he's simply running out of teams, though. You know, like Madrid are going for Mbappe, they can't get him. PSG is stacked, so it's probably not an option for them. City have said no. Where else is he going to turn to at this point? You know?
Yeah, Italian leagues out. No, my honest opinion was I felt as a Manchester United guy where he made his name, where he won, best player. I mean, all that. He would never have gone to City. I know some of the sentiments were so sure about it because, City a good team, Pep Guardiola's there and all that. But I don't know, man. I was like, I don't think this guy will ever go because he's a rate. He's like Gary Neville rate, Solskjaer rate, Scholes rate. So then we just did another show just now, and all of a sudden this thing was breaking. Oh, hang on! I just got some new information. Let me put it up. Let me get this. There we go. Cristiano Ronaldo and Manchester United reunion more than close. Official bid made to Juventus. Official contract to 2023 sent to Mendes. Paperwork to be prepared soon. Manchester City are out of the race. Work in progress. Wow. Man, look at that, man. Within 1 minute, he got 26.2 likes, 1,000 likes. This guy is blowing up Twitter right now. Hey, Brady, do you follow Romano, this guy, Fabrizio Romano?
No, I just hit up Reddit and just like sort by new for the latest posts. But no, I don't follow him on Twitter. No.
Right. Which part of Australia are you from?
Sydney.
Oh man, I was there. I was there for like 7 years.
Well, we're in lockdown at the moment, so it's a good time not to be here right now. So.
Hey, Brady, do you play these fantasy leagues and all that?
Yeah, like APL fantasy. Yeah.
Nice. How's your team? How's your team doing this season?
Yeah, pretty good so far. I think my mates do the head-to-head version of fantasy, where like each week you play a person in the league rather than just the tally each week, which I kind of like because it puts a little bit of a different dynamic, I think, which is kind of cool. I'm okay. I captain Bruno the first week, which thank God.
Nice.
Didn't do so well week 2, but you can't, he'll be back. But going okay.
How long have you been playing this fantasy?
Oh, 3 or 4 years, I think.
Nice.
3 or 4 years fantasy, yeah.
Okay, not bad. Is there a big Manchester United following now in Sydney?
I mean, there's a big Manchester United following everywhere, isn't there?
True.
Like, really. I mean, it's a global club. Like, it has truly reached everywhere. Manchester United, like anywhere that people have a TV, anywhere that football is a thing, like there are Manchester United fans, which is like the beautiful thing about the club, I think, as well. Is that wherever you go, whether it's Australia or wherever you guys are from, I haven't asked yet, but it's a brand which is. We can love that and we can hate that, but it's a global brand and it's a global thing, It's everywhere.
Nice. No,
You had the chance to actually
200.
watch them in live in person? Just curious.
So,
Do
sorry,
you
I
manage
missed
to
that.
watch them live in person? Do you ever had the chance to watch them live in person?
No, I never have. That's one of my on my bucket list. I've visited England a couple of times, but it never worked out where I could get a ticket. Well, like I couldn't afford a ticket. Basically, it was because it's not cheap. So like I went there once when I was young, and the ticket I could afford, I went to an Aston Villa versus Everton game. But that was it. But no, one day I'm going to go.
I think that's one of my bucket lists as well. I mean, I managed to watch them live when they came to Malaysia the last time, and it was quite surreal. Watching those players you watch on TV, in person. It's crazy.
Most of the first team players played when they came down.
Yeah. I actually watched them twice. Actually, they came to Malaysia back in 2001, and then I watched them. Then I managed to see Dwight York, Beckham, Yapstam, and
Oh,
so on.
nice.
We actually did a crazy thing. We actually went to the airport. We know that they were about to touch down. So we usually went to the airport and camped at the airport. And one of my friends was sitting on my shoulder, and he was touching Dwight York on his head, and he said, "My God, my God." Then he was telling me, I almost took Dwight York's hat. I said, "Please don't. I don't want to go to jail because he's still one of MU players' hat." And the next time I went to watch them was I know that was Owen's first season with MU. I think it was 2009 or 2010.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Around there. Yeah.
So I had the privilege to see Owen score his first goal for MU against Malaysia. So
nice.
yeah. So that was something to savor again. I mean, they were wearing that jersey, the one with the V, the black V. I still remember.
Yeah, I remember that. I had that. That was the one and only jersey I bought. I had gigs at the back.
Yeah, so that was another time I saw them live, and I think it was 2 years ago before the pandemic hit. Yapstam was here in Malaysia as well. I got to see him in person. That was another biggest dream of mine because he's one of my favorite defenders, and I found out that I'm actually almost as tall as him. I was like, wow, he looks bigger in TV.
Oh, yes, Sam. He did like 6 feet plus, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean he was there playing or he was there commentating again on the game?
He was a commentating. He was here as a pundit and then just a visit, and they had some contests, and I just simply just entered and managed to go and see him. It was really crazy. I mean, it was on the same week as my birthday. I said, well, that was one of my best birthday gifts ever, man.
That's awesome.
Man.
Yeah, it's
2008,
crazy.
2009.
Yeah. I think that was a few years ago, 2 years ago, I think. Yeah.
I mean, that was a time one of the best teams.
That was That defense is so good. I think we really need a Yapstam in our team at the moment, man.
I have a question for you guys.
Yep.
So, I mean, I feel like our emotions in terms of the Ronaldo transfer at the moment are so built on the fact that we thought he was going to go to City, and now he's not. So, do you think if we just were to remove the fact that we ever thought he was going to go to City, what do you think you would feel about the Ronaldo transfer if that never existed?
You mean what we would think if the Ronaldo to City rumor didn't exist?
Yeah, because I think we hear now that like he might come to United, and part of that positive feeling is the fact that he's not going to City, because we thought that, and now it's not. But if that never existed, from a practicality standpoint, how would we feel about him coming to United? I wonder.
I think it would still be for me. I think it'd still be fine. It's still a happy thing because we know that he's still keeping himself extremely fit and competitive, and coming to United with this young squad. I think right before you joined the show just now, I was just telling cousin Roy here that he brings that experience and that professionalism to the team, and players like Rashford, who adores Ronaldo, And people like Greenwood would really learn so much from him, in terms of not just on the pitch but off the pitch. What they do, what he does, because he is very demanding, to himself as a player, and you can see that, until today he's still keeping his physique, and he eats well. He doesn't drink. I think he doesn't drink any alcoholic drink that much, or don't drink at all, if I'm not mistaken. So he is the professional football player, and he is where he is today is because of being that professional player. So I think, yeah, I mean, even if the City news didn't come up, and it pops up that he comes back to Man United, I won't be surprised. I'll be extremely happy as well. And I think it's almost the same thing. It's just that added bonus that he's not going to City lah.
You see, I would have rather done without the whole City bullshit. Honest, I would have like, man, what nonsense is this rumor? Because every good player is tied in with City, because City are the team that's winning everything now. So it's normal. When Manchester United were winning all the titles last time, all the best players were associated with us, and the prices were also jacked up. So the surprise for me was Ronaldo maybe wanting to leave Juventus, but it makes sense because, okay, I'm not sure what's happening anymore, bro. We already won everything, couldn't win the Champions League. So where to go next? Like earlier you said, where to go next? PSG stacked already because they're already buying all the players, and the money they're spending, it look bad again if they spend exorbitant amounts. So with their full team, Italian league, no, he wouldn't go there. He still feels he can play in the top league, so he won't go to US. So for me, it was like a no-brainer straight away. It should have just been, you know what? I'm already at this age. Let's go
There's
to
a
United.
sorry.
And they should. Sorry, yeah.
There's a report, or there's a tweet coming out now saying it's a done deal, saying it's done.
Okay, I just refreshed mine. The same guy, is it?
Romeo Agresti apparently is very reliable in terms of Juventus. Is saying it's done.
Oh. How do I spell his name, bro? Romeu?
So Romeo Agresti, Romeo Agresti.
Romero Agresti. No, he's not a Twitter guy. Huh? Finding all these new people today. Romeo Agresti, 124,000.
Apparently, he's very reliable for Juventus news.
He's written there. Sorry, let me share it. Look at me. I'm in awe of the whole thing. Let's see how it is. Whoops. I got this. I have to go to another tab. There we go. Hello. There it is. Okay.
Done deal.
Tufato Dandel. Look at that. 27 minutes ago, he probably put something. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm guessing. But there it is. Look at that, man. Dandel means that's it.
That's it.
Okay. Wait, oh my goodness. Okay, good stuff. Let me go get back to this other guy. Let me see.
I think I don't think so he's got anything at the moment. Fabrizio Romano. No, nothing much.
I just found a new guy to follow. I love it. You know, Brady, I think I remember reading about this Agresti guy somewhere. How come he's not getting the due credit he deserves? He only has he only has 124,000 followers. Or maybe because he only does the Italian teams only, is it?
I don't know. I think apparently he just reports Juventus news, so maybe that's why.
There you go.
Yeah,
I think it's just because it's a bit more specific. Yeah. I think this Fabrizio Romano he's doing for Sky News Italy, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Sky News. Oh, not bad.
Yeah, so I think it's wider following.
It's interesting. See, I guess the Juventus guy got his news up first. This guy is still waiting for confirmation from his sources. Hang on, check this. Man, waiting for his sources, bro. Let me remove this. Go. It's a bit cleaner now. There we are.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yep.
All right. Man, it's crazy.
Man, this is crazy, man.
Yeah, what a way to end the week, man.
Like, if you ask me, £270,000. Oh, there you go. Oh, hang on. Hello. What is this?
Ed
Aaron's.
Aaron's.
Fabrizio Romano, Cristiano Ronaldo closes in on Manchester United return after season. United of 25 million euros plus add-ons United in a 2-year
Oh,
deal.
this from the
Angam
Guardian.
lah.
Ah,
Correct lah.
damn.
Yeah, this is what we've been hearing all day about this. Sounds about right there. 2 years.
So I think it's almost a done deal, lah. It's almost a done deal.
Bro, that money, easy money.
Yeah, 25 million. Come on,
They
lah.
make that
Pocket
money
money,
back easy.
In a day, right, I think they can make the money back.
Yeah. I think people are probably already like waiting there,
Yeah.
trying to
They
order
can,
these bloody things.
yeah, they can start selling his shirt now and they make the money back by tomorrow morning already. But I'm just very curious, if he comes back, what number will he wear? Will Cavani be giving up his number 7?
Man,
That's
I
right.
think I would say he's gentleman enough to. What do you think?
I don't know, lah, bro.
I think he's gentleman. I think this fellow Cavani is. I think Cavani is a gentleman, and he will definitely give up the number. Hey Brady, we just saw some latest news. This guy just put up something. Let me just show it to you. Let me remove this. There we are. It says closes in on the 25 million plus add-ons.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, all signs point towards the fact that it's a done deal, and we should. Yeah. I think it's done by the sounds of it.
Man, I was telling JS they'll make that money back so easy. The next 2 days is going to be the next 2 weeks. I think probably be flooded with orders from everywhere, all over the world.
Just a matter
Yeah,
of what number will you wear. Yeah.
I mean, the
the
only issue when you sign him is the wages, I guess. You know, it's like how does it affect the wage structure? Like, when he, I imagine he's going. I don't know what is the amount he's earning, but it's going to be, because I remember when saying like what he was going to earn at Man City if he went there, and it was basically double the amount that De Bruyne was earning, who was the top earner at Man City. So that's the only question that comes, is that, Bruno is not someone that you worry about, but like, well, Pogba, who knows? But like, Rashford's, maybe De Gea, Varane, maybe. Like, how do they feel about those wages? That's the only thing I worry about. But I bet it is Ronaldo though. So at the end of the day.
Apparently it would be 270,000 euros a week. So it's 2 years there. So what is that, 20 million plus? Yeah, so that's the deal anyway. From what I'm hearing, it's 270,000 a week for the duration of the season. So 52 weeks. I think the season is 40 weeks, right? 40 or 42 weeks. Champions League, yada yada yada. Yeah, so that's the math there. Oh damn, man! Look at that. These guys are just blowing up right now. If you look at what's trending, Manchester United.
Honestly, I'm just so happy he's not going to City. I'm happy. I'm happy he's joining us. That's great. I just didn't want him to join City. The fact that I thought he was I thought he was joining City, I was bummed. I was really, man, that it would have sucked. So he's joining us, fantastic. Just the fact that he's not joining City is so good.
There's an. I mean, I felt that. Yeah, exactly the same thing.
Guys,
like, man,
honestly, don't you think they're about to build a statue for this guy? He won like World Player of the Year. Nobody else in the club won it before, right?
I think George Best did.
Sorry, World Player of the Year
For MU?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Ballon
I
d'Or.
think Ballon d'Or, I think he's the first, but I think world player, I think
He's
last
the
one
only
was
one.
George Best, right?
Beckham came second.
I think George Best won it when he in the 60s.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay, I gotta check
if
that.
not
I gotta check
mistaken.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we need one of the real aficionados. But yeah, look at this. Someone put some stats. Ronaldo has scored 551 club goals since leaving in 2009. Top scorer since 2009. Rooney, Rashford, Marshall. I like Hernandez. I thought he was a good player.
Mm-hmm.
San Marshall on loan Juventus. Blah blah blah. Ronaldo and Kwani. Let's see what's this. What's this?
Yeah. 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 Oh, yeah. Get that nigga out of here.
What is this? Oh my god, these guys, they're so relentless. Oh, what is this? Oh my god, look at this guy. This is some Costco. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. What are these guys? Man, they're straight up trolling this guy.
Yeah.
Pogba, nothing.
Now, Pogba, I mean, the last two games, he have been really performing. So I think,
He seems happy, right?
yeah, he seems happy. I think so. The fans are
Yeah.
just reserving not so much on him. But Marcel, the last few games, he's not been playing that well at all. So,
Look at these stats, huh? Ronaldo at Man United, 292, 118 goals, 9 trophies. Damn. Now that's
He was
crazy.
good. Yeah, I mean, even if you remove the nostalgia factor, I feel like it's still a really good signing, regardless, because it's that like senior striker that the squad already kind of has in Cavani, but this is like the super version of that, like someone who's always going to be fit, available, every day, and man. Like I think he's exactly what the squad needs, And you watch like Martial in that last game, and you're like, this is exactly what the team needs. That guy who's that focal point up front, makes the runs, gives the whole team the direction. Man, even like if you remove the whole nostalgia, I feel like it's still a very good signing, which is a great thing.
agreed.
They are letting people back in the stadiums in UK now. Man, this is gonna go crazy. Or as it is, every stadium is already packed. Now it's gonna go. I wonder, season tickets. They already sold season tickets, right?
Yeah. I
So they
think
want to jack it up. They're going to jack it up. Champions League.
I mean, we saw how crazy they went for Varane. How crazy they're going to go for the return of Cristiano Ronaldo.
yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh man, That's why I said earlier. I felt this should have been a deal they just did straight away. The moment they heard he was available, maybe it might come out after this that they said, "Hey, we already planned it. You guys are the one doing all the speculation, yada yada yada." It might. I don't know. They planned it all along.
Yeah, so I think at the moment now, I think most of the news has been cooling down. I think it's mostly repeated news already.
Let me see Agresti. Let me check. One sec.
I think there's enough smoke. There's enough smoke to say there's a fire at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I think. Yeah, nothing new already at the moment. I don't see anything new.
Yep. It's the waiting game again. But I think he's back, guys. I mean, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah. I mean the fact that City are done and we know they're done. Where else is he gonna go? I think this is
The sports subscriptions in every country is gonna go up again now. Even here, so those fellows who kids have to go back on free. Fox is carrying the games there in Australia. Ready?
Sorry, say again.
Fox is carrying the Premier League matches in Australia.
No, not anymore. Fox lost them. It's now so one of our like internet providers, which is Optus, So if you're an Optus, so if you're an Optus user, which I am, you get the whole EPL for free. But otherwise, you can like subscribe to it. Yeah, but it's actually a really good service. Like it has a whole platform, and you can. So it's really good because obviously, like most of the games happen at 3 a.m. So if the next day you want to watch a game, it has. So you'll go on. Doesn't have any of the scores. You can watch like a mini match. So it's like a 45-minute version of the game. Or if you want, you can watch a 25-minute version of the game, which is like, I mean, depending on the amount of time you have, it's great. Or if you want to watch the highlights for like 3 minutes, you can do that. Oh, so it's pretty good. Like you got to pay for it, obviously, but if you're an Optus, I already had Optus, so it's fine. But yeah, Foxtel lost the rights a few years ago, I think. Yeah, so
Everything is
Optus
on
now.
the internet still, and it's all through the internet as well. So you're watching it. Okay.
Yeah, and you know you can stream it as well. So I run everything off like my Xbox, so I'm not streaming service. So it's like Netflix. So you run Optus, Optus Sport. So it's the same thing.
Oh, nice. How much is the subscription for the sports?
Honestly, I don't know because I have Optus for my phone, so it comes with my what I pay monthly for my phone. So I'm not too sure what it is if you're not with Optus and you want to get it. Yeah.
Right, nice.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Just checking it real quick. Quick chat. Yeah, homeboy Fabrizio is still holding up on the sauces. He doesn't want to put anything up.
I think there's nothing new at the moment until he complete his medical, and I'm just looking at the Man United website. Nothing yet. There's nothing yet over there. So just have to wait.
Yeah.
So do you think does this mean the end of anyone? Like, is Martial gone now? Do you think?
I feel that Martial will be the one that will be. I would say making way. Well, he won't be gone. I don't think so, unless they get some good price for him. But no, I have a feeling that he may be the one to be put aside, I would say. Because looking at Rashford coming back, Cavani is coming back. And with how Martial is playing at the moment, I don't think so he will be in, especially if Ronaldo comes into the picture.
Yeah.
But
I guess the thing is also like, even though you have two prominent strikers that you can rotate, one is 34 and the other is 30s. What's Ronaldo? 37. So 36. So you you might be hesitant probably to get rid of Martial, but yeah, I don't know.
The thing is now, who's going to be? I mean, where will he be playing, and who's going to be playing where? That's the biggest question. Like we have Sancho, most probably playing on the right, and then if Rashford comes back, he most probably be playing on the left. And we know that these two position is almost set. Who now is the only position that's available is down the middle, and the competition is high. So it'll be interesting to see how the whole thing will pan out once Ronaldo comes in the picture. And like you said just now, who will be the one that will be leaving? So that's another question. That
I mean, if Ronaldo's there, it's his. Like it's his position in the starting 11. I don't think there's any question about that. Like it's his position. Because I mean, he's like worked himself into being an out and out striker, and that's what he is, and also what the team needs at the moment. So I don't think there's any question about that's where he'll be in the starting 11 each week. But the question is like for someone like a Martial who already was kind of someone who, I mean, I think it could have been sold already. I think, but I don't know. He's the type of player that you think can be a service, as a squad player, but also what can you get for him? What can you do with that money? What kind of position can you open up for someone else?
Mhm.
Yeah, interesting to hear those.
Yep. Agreed.
Oh, I think Cavani will be the biggest loser because I think Cavani is more like his positioning and all is superb. So you keep feeding him balls, he can get you a lot of goals. Ronaldo can do both, so he can pass and he can play up front. But they would like to play him up front because I think the guys in the team right now who can pass, we got some good passes. Bruno, Pogba are good passes. Right now it's just defense. So someone has to cover on defense. So I think the biggest one they will lose will be Cavani. Because being perfectly honest, we signed him to get cover because the guy is world class. I agree. Man, those header goals are superb. The timing, the dive, the running in the position, he can read the game very well too. There's something I think like if you see like instead of passing to this guy, pass to that guy because he knows passing to that guy will leave you a bit of an opening at the back. Or he knows why in training I pass to that guy, he'll give me the long ball. But in this situation right now, I need to pass to this guy who'll give me the short ball. So I've seen that kind of like he's sure. Okay, I'm in this position now. The two defenders behind me. That's the guy to pass to right now. He makes those right decisions. Running, speed, and all that, maybe not so much. So more about positioning. But those injuries, even this
Yeah.
preseason also was injured, didn't start, blah blah blah, and then every time have to rely on some reshuffling. So I feel now if Ronaldo comes in, there's no way you cannot play him after the 14-day quarantine or whatever. So it definitely has to be Cavani is the one who will be the one who lose out because you might want the young kids to play with him more.
Mhm.
So Cavani might be left for cup matches. This is what I think.
Yeah, that could be a possibility as well. Someone doesn't have to go, so I think Solskjaer have to make the difficult decision of who to leave out and who to play at what games. So that is the biggest dilemma I think for him at the moment. But it's a good problem. We have too many. I would say too many good players in one position, and I think it's a good problem. There's something that we need at the moment.
Brady defense, I'm concerned, mate, because like if you if like okay, Maguire has come into his role and all that, decent. Lindelof, I'm not so sure, and then now you have Varane in, so now communication is one thing. I don't know whether Varane speaks English or not well. So now and without any preseason, I don't know. I mean, we're yet to see whether he can just come in straight away and perform like that world class like Yapstam. Yapstam was the man. I tell you, he anytime Laurent Blanc when he came in those 1-2 seasons, superb, just fit in like a glove. Now this guy I don't know because he's been playing Spanish league. Spanish league, you guys know, it's not as tough as the English league. Your biggest games are against your closest rivals, Atletico and Barcelona. Maybe an odd game here and there. Everything else is easy. That guy Pedro, when he came to Chelsea, he also said the same thing. The matches in Spain, sometimes I am just going in and it's a stroll. It's a walk in the park. We know we're going to win. We're relaxing in training because we are better players than them. So tough matches are only few and far between, and you're playing the same team in the cup matches, the semi-finals, two legs, finals, and then in the Champions League, and then in the league. So now you're coming to the English Premier League. The weather is cold. Every match is tough. Pedro said every match is tough, man. We really have to prepare hard. We guys are going, clashing, killing each other, boom, tough tackles and all that. So I'm not saying he cannot. I think he can, but our defense is a bit iffy. That's what I think. What do you all think, man?
Yeah.
I think we get carried away a little bit with the he's played in Spain. Can he play in England? It's Rafael Varane. Of course, he can play in England. He'll be fine. I think he'll have no problems. I think that there may well be an adjustment period. That's the only thing that maybe we should be concerned about. And obviously he should be in the starting 11 straight away. Lindelof has had a couple of good games, but that doesn't matter. The quality of Varane is he should be in that back four next to Maguire straight away. And yeah, it might take a while. I think we'll be okay. I think there might be some mishaps. I think I don't know, maybe a goal or two. I don't think so though. I think that the back four is already kind of competent and sturdy enough to make up for the fact that there's a new guy coming in that's going to have to learn the ropes. And I think the fact that Varane, the level that he's at, is going to be able to cope with that okay. And I think we have too much of an idea of this. Oh, going to the Premier League, it's a huge thing. He'll be okay. I think he'll be fine. I don't think it's as big of an adjustment as we might think it is. Slightly different style, of course, but this is a guy that's played at the highest level consistently for a long time, and I think it'll take him a little bit to adjust, but I think that adjustment should be fine. I think he'll be fantastic for us.
Jason, what do you think, man?
He may need some just a little bit time to adjust. I mean, he is a proven winner, and I think he just need to understand the English game a little bit more. And if he's been training with all these teammates, I think they will most probably give him some pointers as well, what to expect, especially with with Harry Maguire as your captain and your partner over there. He will most probably give him some hints and tips on how to handle the English game. But
he does speak good English apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we just give him some time. I think he will fit in quite well. I mean, if like you say, like Laurent Blanc, he came from the Italian league, came from Inter Milan, and he haven't been playing in the English league, and he came in when he was like 35, and he still managed to at least hold the defense a little while until until they got what you call Rio Ferdinand to come in. And same thing like Vidic, when he came into Man United, he took him about half a season to get used to the English league, and after that, look at him, what has he become? He became one of the most most strongest defensive partnership we have seen in the history of Man United. So I think Varane will fit in, but maybe we just give him a little bit of time. I think it'll be no issue for him.
Think I win the league this year.
I think that's a bit far-fetched, but maybe depending on how things turn out. I mean, look at what happened to Liverpool last season. Everyone expected them to defend their title, and then suddenly, all the defenders got injured, and everything just sink just like that. So anything can happen in football. But if the team clicks well, who knows? Maybe they can actually challenge for the title. They came close last season, and they were leading the table for a while last season. So I mean, that itself is a big improvement. So maybe we can take a step further this season. Especially with all the players that we have actually signed, and then with Ronaldo coming in, why not? Maybe he can give us that extra edge, just like how Eric Cantona gave us that extra edge when he came to Man U, like some almost 30 years ago. So who knows?
Not bad. That's some interesting news there. I just saw.
Did you see that? But the number,
David,
15 million,
15 plus 8
is
in
is
add-on.
insane. I'm
It's
sorry, but
really
that's crazy for Cristiano Ronaldo.
nothing.
Wages or not, that is crazy.
Easy money. That's right.
In today's market, that's insane.
Ronaldo could even fund his own transfer with his pocket money.
Yeah, exactly. Not bad. Okay, another guy, David, the Athletic. The Athletic is good. Yeah, good. Subscription base is also not bad. And this one, I just found this one. I don't know what's the United Zone. What did this guy say?
Shades. It's a beautiful day, man. And when it's a beautiful day, you've got to wear shades. So Alex Ferguson would have been exactly the same. He would have hated to see Cristiano in a Man City shirt. Just like any other person that's been connected for a long period of time at this football club. I rang him straight away. What's going on? Tell me your mind. Every time. No. In the conversation. I'm like all the fans. I'm exactly the same, and we're all the same like that. Like, please tell me not going there. But like, I hope there's an announcement at some point, and it's the one that I would be happy with, and so would usually, I hope.
It's done.
Great signing.
It's done.
Hopefully, we're sitting here waiting for something to unravel at some point before the transfer deadline window closes, and hopefully, Man United get what they're looking for. Transfer deadline day is just hype. It is just hype, and I love to be part of the hype.
Oh, okay. Okay,
done.
what this is some.
I mean, it's done. Like he's not going to post that without knowing from insider source that it is absolutely done. So, I think we can come to that conclusion that the deal is done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe so too. Damn, man, this is crazy. Let me see what else is here. This shit's going. Okay, you kind of slow down a little bit after a bit.
Yeah, it's slow down.
Fabrizio, what you got? My boy Fabrizio ain't got shit. Romeo. Let me see. Romeo. Every time I got to share, I got to open up another one.
Mm-hmm.
Romeo got nothing, so.
Mm-hmm. So I think it cooled down a little bit. I think maybe the next half a day. I think by tomorrow morning, most probably we'll be able to see some good news.
I believe so. All right, we can call it.
All right.
Oh, Brady went out for a bit. You want to chill? You want to wait until the thing confirm or what?
I think we have to wait until the next morning, man.
I just want one confirmation only and then done.
Mm-hmm.
It's Fabrizio. The moment Fabio here hits the word, says the word, it's over. Manchester City pull out. United plus I don't know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess this is just more like a waiting game here.
Yeah, it's more.
Oh, he's coming home. United dream.
Oh. I don't think so. He'll post anything until everything is confirmed.
So where was he? He was in Madeira. Oh no, this is something else. Start the day with fragrance. Oh, a lot of advertising, huh?
How do you think he get all his money, man? Who do you think pays for the transfer? Oops.
Whoa. Is this serious? He has 94 million followers. Wow. Okay, this guy is not playing around, man. Look at that.
Yep.
No wonder. Whew. Okay, he's coming home. MUFC. Let's see what's happening here. Same stuff. Nothing much. Nothing new. What is this Stratford paddock? What's your favorite memory? It's all good. The lights are rounding up. We're getting. Juventus have received. Hang on. I think. Hang on. I think I can. There must be some highlights video here, right? How do we check it out? Oh, the Champions League. Talk about the Champions League draw, guys. What do y'all think about that?
Oh, I think we got it easy, man. We got it way easy compared to other teams.
All right. We should make out of the thing easy. Honestly, there shouldn't be any issues in my opinion.
Yep. Shouldn't be any issues. Let me see. What was the team again? Yep. So
I think Atalanta is going to be a tough one.
It'll be interesting.
That'll be the only. I'm trying to find.
Villarreal, we did play them in the Europa Cup finals.
It's one of those groups that on when you look at it, you think it's not too bad, but I think it's actually a sneakily tough group. I think Basil's fine. We should be fine there, but like when you go up against Atalanta and Villarreal, those are away games. Those are two quite tough away games. I think it's a sneaky tough group. Well, obviously, it's good that you don't have a big gun. Like you're not going up against a PSG or a Real Madrid or a Bayern. But but it's the Champions League, I guess. So you'll play the best, but sneaky tough group, I think.
Yeah, I
I mean,
think
the guys, if they take any of those games easy, I think we're gonna get screwed. And I want to see this boy Van de Beek play some games with Ronaldo, man.
Mhm.
Like really, I think Bruno and this fellow Ronaldo played okay. They played during the Euros. I'm very curious because I think one more guy who might lose out in all this might be Fred.
yeah.
Because I know Fred is turning out to be like a Nicky Butt, like a more like a defensive guy or whatever, and he can still pass and all that. But I'm really wondering, what do you all think about Fred? Think he might be one of the losers out here?
Yeah, I think. I mean, I think I mentioned it earlier just now. So he's not consistent. There are certain games he's really good. There are certain games he plays really bad, and sometimes he looks like he's all over the place. He's lost. Is he a defensive midfielder? Is he a box-to-box midfielder? We can't tell. We don't know what exactly is his strongest position. So I don't know. I think we need someone more consistent, more stable, and I think Fred is not exactly my choice.
I like him so much more than Matic. I think when I look at
Hmm.
Matic, there's no confidence over Matic. I think he's a skillfully good player that he's just past it. To be honest, I mean, you look at him in that last game against Southampton. Just when he got on the ball, physically, everyone around him just looked like they were. Like Matic was a 12-year-old and everyone else was a 15-year-old. Like it didn't. He looked out of place. And I think Fred has his drawbacks. I think Fred's not perfect in that position, not a perfect player in that position, but I think he's a serviceable player. Whether he's someone you'd want to just stick around as a rotation, I don't know, but I think he still has a role in the club. Whether that's like at a Champions League level, I don't know. I'm not too sure. I guess that depends with who you partner him with, and that's where it comes down to. But as the player himself, I think he still has enough, and I still think he has a role in the club.
Let's see what this manager's press conference just now came up like an hour ago. Apparently, let's see what this is about. I don't think it was live.
Yes, of course.
Can you guys hear? Is it on the streamer?
Yeah,
I'm not sure if I click audio on.
it is. It is.
Yeah, he just is like, I would
Is
love
this-
to have Cristiano.
Yeah, he's the one that he mentioned that the door. I mean, we are always here. I mean, I think the time I was sharing about that news.
Yeah, we're still missing Scott, obviously, who's had surgery this week. Marcus, Alex, Dean Henderson, they're not ready. But apart from that, we have a fit squad, so ready to fight for points.
Absolutely. See the transfer window wide open at the moment. Just to this where we are some players.
No, Jesse, I see him as an United player. I know there's been loads of speculation about him, but he's had a very good pre-season, just been picked for England in the squad. It's just been unfortunate that he got COVID just before the league started, and he would have 100% started the first game because of the pre-season he had, so we can see him do well this season.
Obviously, one player hasn't been perhaps is really good. Is that kind of good news for you? I guess it's going to be more.
I think Mason's on the right track. I've had conversations with Gareth. He sees him as a potential England striker forward. We potentially see him as a very, very good talent. I think he's taken step by step, and the way Gareth wanted to manage that one, I felt very comfortable with. And I think Mason's on the right track.
Mentioned you might be a little bit wider. It looks like we are trying to sit or do big business. How does that affect your potential?
But we focus on what we have here. Don't want to speculate too much on Cristiano, of course, what's happening there in the press. And I've said many a time with the speculations, you have to, when you're Man United, when you're Messi, when you're Ronaldo, when you're Pogba, you have to read a lot about this stuff. So let's see what happens with this. He's such a legend of this club.
I'm happy with your squad now, or does a manager always want more players and more options?
Any manager, like Jose said last week, is always looking for a little bit more. But I have to say that the transfer business that we've done this summer, of course, I'm happy. I'm happy with the what let's say numbers we have, with the quality we have, with the personalities we brought in. You know, with the atmosphere and the spirit in the squad is really good. The staff really them. I think they fit each other really well. And you're never comfortable, of course you're not as a manager, but you go to work and you see the chemistry there. And yeah, I'm very happy with that.
And just on Cristiano, when you said last night that you couldn't see him going to Manchester City, being a United legend, would United be tempted to try and go in for that one?
As I said, don't want to speculate too much, just it's speculation. But Cristiano has been a legend of this club. He is a legend of this club. He's the greatest player of all time, if you ask me. I was fortunate enough to play with him. I coached him when I got my job. He almost retired me because that Wolverhampton game when I got injured, he kept switching sides. But such a tremendous human being as well. So let's see what happens with Cristiano. Everyone who's played with him, I think, have a soft spot for him.
Man, if Ronaldo is back, that's it. It's over. It's over. If Ronaldo is back, it's over. These two guys are going to absolutely kill it. Kill it together. They're going to work together. Their professionalism is like no other. Guys, I want to thank you all for joining. I'm pretty sure in a few hours' time, it's going to be confirmed that Ronaldo is back. If anybody watches this, do like and subscribe. I'm here every Friday night at 9 o'clock or thereabouts. And I talk about my fantasy league and we talk about Manchester as well. So Brady, man, I'm glad you jumped in, man. Good stuff.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
No,
thank you for joining.
that was awesome. Thanks so much, guys. For having
Yeah,
me.
if you're playing the fantasy league, I'll be here next Friday. So I try to start around 9:15 like that on Friday. I'll put the thing up there. If you see, just jump in again. We'll talk about the fantasy league, and then we'll
Yeah,
talk
awesome.
about some Manchester. But
Will
thanks,
do.
man. Thanks for coming on. Everybody home tuning in. Thank you very much, guys. Peace out.
Peace out. See you.
Cheers. See you guys.
All right.